I'm back from my cleaning expedition and now we are on to clothes. I decided to go through bathers first. I will go through bathers from when I got them, I think. So the first ones I've bought, which have actually quite a bad, not really a stain, just a mark on them at the moment. They are triangle. I've wanted to try these, like, you know how this was really super in, this kind of look? So I wanted to try these really, really badly. And they're neoprene, not normal bather, like, material. So I'm not really too sure if I'm a huge fan of them. To be honest, like a wetsuit, they do show up a lot of salt and sand on them, so they're quite hard to wash. But I do wear them a lot and they are quite comfortable. They're hard to get off because, as you can imagine, wetsuit material isn't that easy to get off. I'll show you the tops quickly, if I can find them, in my giant pile of clothing. And these are the tops, like a dish, like a dish. The thing that I'm not sure if I like or I don't like are these hard metal squares on the ties of them, because they hold it down and make sure that they're harder to undo, which these have never fallen off me before. But I've been in a spa with them a lot and I'll lean back and they'll just dig into my back and it's like, oh right. And also when I went surfing in them, I think they kept hitting me in the back and it was not entirely comfortable. So I'm not sure if I'm sold on that or not, but I do really like these bathers. They're quite cheap compared to most Australian bather brands. Sea Foley are really expensive, especially compared to these. These are like a normal, like, how much are they? They're under 100 per set, so they're a bit cheaper than most Australian brands of bathers because everything in Australia is fairly expensive. The next pair I only got like last week, I think. I got these off eBay for 20 bucks. They are supposed to be like American Apparel bathers. They are like a remake of them. Oh my god, all I can smell is that caramel shampoo on it is amazing. So they're like a remake of that and they're actually really well made. But I would not wear them out in public, to be honest, because they show a lot of side boob. So they're like these, they're a one piece obviously, and they're tiny. And I think I got them in extra small, I'm not too sure, maybe small. But they're really low at the back and they show a lot of side boob, as you can imagine. They are quite flattering though, and I would wear them, you know, in a pool situation or with friends that I know really well, but I just wouldn't wear them to the beach or anything like that, I don't think, because I could imagine things may slip in waves or anything like that. So, but I do think they are definitely worth the price. They were from Hong Kong or China or one of those places, I'm not too sure. So this is another pair I got. I got these from Victoria's Secret. Victoria's Secret is probably my favourite shop, at least for underwear and bathers and everything like that. The thing is with Victoria's Secret, their bathers are, it's hard to find a good pair. Like, you look at reviews and quite often the reviews, you'll find a review that's literally like 1 star or 2 stars, just because, and they had to like send the bathers back or something, because I'm not too sure that they've got it right with bathers yet. They have amazing underwear, but just not amazing bathers, I don't think. But I got these and I'm really pleased with them. These are really, really nice to wear and they're really comfortable. Yes, I wouldn't usually get ones like this with ties on both sides because they look like they might just fall off very easily, but they haven't and they're quite comfortable, so I'm really pleased with them. And I got them in tiger print because leopard print is just quite overdone and I don't quite like going for things that are overdone, so I got tiger print. So these are the bottoms, and then I ended up buying I wanted to try a push-up pair of bathers. It didn't work. I got them with a push-up like pair of push-up bikini, and it was the most ridiculous thing I've ever put on my body ever. It was literally ridiculous. Like, the amount of padding in there was so ridiculous, and it was just for people, like, it couldn't have been for people with real boobs, because boobs aren't shaped like they wanted them to be shaped. Like, they don't just do that. They're not completely circular, so it didn't work, and I had to send them back, which was, I was glad I sent them back, because everything was then on sale, and those, like, the bikini I got was like $60 for the top, and so I managed to get another pair of bathers just for sending them back, so I was super pleased then. So I then got the matching bather top. This time I looked at reviews, like entirely at reviews, just to make sure that I would get the right ones, because the reviews on the push-up bra were like mostly had too big of boobs for it, and then it would best be suited to people with smaller boobs, and it wasn't. It still didn't work for smaller boobed people like myself, so I got this pair. I'm not sure what this one's called, but it is so much better, so much more flattering, obviously. I haven't actually worn them out yet, but I'm really pleased with them. And then lastly, I got these, which I just fell in love with because they're so nice and comfortable and really flattering. So, oh god, they're like this. This is hard. So they're like this, and they've got this amazing design along there. Focus on the design, please. Not on my arms. So they're like that all the way along. And then they've got this hard circle ring thing in the middle there. And they've just got this really nice design and a decent amount of padding, but not too much. And yeah, I just really liked them. And then the bottoms are like this, and they're super nice, like that. And they also had another one which was I think just pink, but I preferred the white one, so yes, I got them. Alright, so they're all the bathers that I have got over summer, and now I am on to clothing. I think I'll start with alternative clothing. So I'll go for these PJs, which I got actually. So again from Victoria's Secret, because sales after Christmas in Victoria's Secret are amazing. And so I got these PJs. I had not got new pajamas for so long. Like, I literally didn't have any of my own. They were all just my sister's. So I decided I would get some for myself. So I got these. They're so freaking comfortable. I don't think I could sleep in anything else just because these are so comfortable. And they look really cute. And then they came with this PJ top, which is super comfortable. I don't really use PJ tops though, but I just use a t-shirt just because it takes so long to button them up. But it's got this pocket on it with VS on there. And then, yeah, it's just really cute. Got this kind of interesting collar. It's hard to show, but they do look really nice. I'm gonna move on to, I'm not going to show you I did get a lot of bras and stuff, but I'm not going to really show them because that's kind of personal, but I will show this sports bra because it's good for people that ride and stuff, because sports bras, for anyone who has larger boobs than say C or around C, it hurts sometimes. It is uncomfortable, so you do have to wear sports bras a lot. So I wear this. I got this. This one was on sale, so I got it because it was on sale. And I just wear it with another one underneath. And occasionally I'll just ride just in this and another one. I don't bother with a shirt. And it's really comfortable. And it's mesh at the back. It's got VS Sport. VSX Sport, and I just really like this colour because it's not too loud and I just like this sort of rustic, not a flat colour. I really like things that have a bit of noise in them because I don't like just flat colours. I find them a bit boring. And also this sort of thing doesn't show up stains or marks as much, so maybe that's also why I get them like that. Yeah. So the next thing, I wore this a lot. This is from Cotton On, a classic store. It's great. I got this when I went on Boxing Day sales day with Emma, and we got so much stuff. It's got 1994. I'm not born in 1994, I'm born in 97. Oh well. This is actually really good for shorts like what I'm wearing. I'm wearing quite high-waisted shorts, and this sort of thing just shows just enough but not a whole lot. Like it would literally show like that. So this sort of thing is really good for high-waisted shorts and it's really comfortable. Yeah. And then on the same kind of wavelength, again from Cotton On, I got this. These were just all on the sale rack. I think they were like $5 each or something like that, so I got heaps of them. That was small and this is extra small, and this one's just lower at the back, I think. And then it's kind of like a sailor top. It's really, really nice actually with like these shorts again. I always wear these shorts, so I just always get shirts that go with them. This next top I haven't worn. I wasn't too sure about it. I'm still not too sure about it. It's got Tokyo on it. I'm not usually a fan of this sort of shirt, things like this on it. Just not a huge fan, but I'm sure I'll wear it at some stage. I think this was also from Cotton On. I'll just go through all the Cotton On things. So I then got a pair of jeans. They are size 8, Australian, and they're just like this. They're leather look, and they're in this burgundy colour. I've been meaning to get burgundy jeans for ages, and I think these were also on the sale rack, like they were super cheap. So I got them, and I haven't worn them yet, but I'm sure I could wear them for work and stuff like that. And yeah, they're quite flattering actually. They're skin tight, but they're quite flattering. I got this off eBay for $2. It's a bralette. This is hard to show, but it's got a crossback. How do I do this? It's $2 and you can tell that it's cheap. It was very cheaply made, but like $2 is literally like a brownie. Like I could buy a brownie at the canteen at school. So it's just like one less brownie one day. So I got this. It's really quite awkward in the boob area. But it actually doesn't look that bad on, and it was just so cheap, so this would be really good for crossback dresses or anything like that. And so then I got something from Brandy Melville. Brandy Melville is amazing. I did not actually know about them until I ordered from them, and they have the softest clothing I have ever worn in my entire life. They are incredible. And so I got this another bralette from them, which is just like this, the same sort of birdcage back like that other one, and it's just like this. The only thing I don't like is this tag is so annoying. Like it's got the Brandy Melville tag here, and it's so frustrating because I can always just feel it just digging. But this would again be really good for backless dresses. And it's really comfortable and my size, so yeah, it's good. I've got to stop talking like that. So, oh, I missed this one, but again at the Boxing Day sales I got this, which was $20 I think, which I thought was fairly good for a really loose sports top, or maybe it was 15, I can't remember, but it's like this, and I got it from Sports Power in Glenelg. Really nice. And then again with the Brandy Melville, I got this first of all, which is just this sort of tie-dye loose shirt, which is not super flattering, but I really like the design on it and it does the job, and it's so friggin' soft. Like all their stuff is just insanely soft. And then I got this one, which again isn't super flattering, but it's super soft. It's a bit heavier and it's in burgundy. And then I got a pair of trackies because I never ever have any pairs of trackies ever, and so I got these. These are actually a bit wet because they were just in the wash. And they are amazing. They are so soft and they are amazing to wear over your breeches at shows. I put these on over my breeches and they, like, you know how usually with the flared trackies with like paddock boots on? And so I wore these just with like casual shoes and it just looked like I was just going out. And then I'm like, haha, I got breeches on under this. Ha, there you go. And these are just so soft and comfortable and I want like 900 pairs of them. I'm definitely gonna get black ones because they're so comfortable and soft. So comfortable. So comfortable. And then they've got really big pockets too, so you can put everything in them. Then my absolute favourite shirt I got from them, so freaking soft, is this one. I absolutely love it. I think I wore it yesterday, so it's a bit creased, but I just love it and I love the pocket on it. So freaking comfortable, and it's just high enough to like show a bit of stomach when you've got low-rise pants on or low-rise shorts on, but with high-rise shorts you don't see any of your stomach or anything, and it's such a nice shirt. So then again I went onto the same eBay store I got that $2 bralette from. I went on and looked through all their items just because they had so many clothing items and they were so cheap. So I just found quite a lot that was super cheap. I found a few specific items that I actually did want to buy, and I kind of cut it down and found the cheapest ones. And so I found this shirt first of all for $2. It's a bit see-through, but it's $2, like literally. And it's just like this. It's quite a nice, it's a really nice design. It's actually really well made considering it's $2. And so I'm glad I picked that one up. And then I found these two. This first one, which I thought was amazing for riding, like would look so good with breeches and stuff. And these were $6. They're so soft and well designed considering they're $6. And then they've got the buttons down, like you can tell they're cheaply made because they do have quite a few like threading bits hanging off them and stuff like that, but they're really nice. And so I got it in this kind of faded red colour, and then I got another one in this faded hunter green colour, which I really like. I really like these, and I just think they'll look so good with like breeches and a belt. Look amazing, especially considering in Australia we're going into autumn. These sort of long sleeve shirts would be amazing. So these next few items are my larger purchases, which are the dresses. I think they're all dresses. Yep. I got an order recently from Sabo Skirt because I actually look at Facebook advertisements of businesses quite a bit. If they have like nice clothing when I can see them, I will click on them most likely, and I do find a lot on there which I really like. So I found Sabo Skirt, and their stuff is really cheap for Australia, like $40 dresses like this, and they're really good quality. I'm super happy. So this one's just a strapless one that I got because going into year 12 I don't want to spend the time finding dresses when there's going to be a after party or a party or whatever. So I decided to get them all now. And so I found this one which I really liked. I don't usually go strapless dresses, but I figure my tits aren't big enough to be that much of a problem, so I don't mind that much. So I got this one first of all, and then this next one, I absolutely freaking love this because it's so something that I enjoy wearing. So this one's also another dress, but it's so casual and just super duper casual, and is this, I love this sort of grey colour. It's just got like rolled sleeves and is quite short but is super nice. And then this next one is similar. in a way. It's just like another grey dress. I'll always wear this with a belt because I just don't like, it looks a bit weird with this kind of ruffle thing just when you don't have a belt on, because it makes it look like you suddenly just have a bulge on your stomach. I'm trying to reach up so you can see the bottom, and then the bottom, it's quite low at the back and then it's quite high at the front. And I'll put all these dresses on at the end of the video so you can see them on, because it's really hard to tell what they look like on when they're just like on a coat hanger. And then this last one from Sabo Skirt is just this play suit, which I really like. I'm not a huge fan of play suits like this because they look a bit awkward at the bottom, and I'm still not a huge fan of how the bottom looks on me with this, but it's got a really nice low cross back and I just love the design on it. It looked really good with a belt, I would think, and yeah, I'm just really pleased with this order because they have really nice stuff. And then this one I got ages ago. I wore it actually on Christmas Day. I got it from Beneco or something like that, Beneccio, and I wasn't actually hugely pleased with the quality of their stuff because they did cost a lot, and I actually had to send a pair of their shorts back because the zipper didn't work, and I was like, what am I supposed to do with a pair of shorts that A, aren't flattering, and B, the zipper doesn't work? So I sent them back, and then another pair of shorts that I got from them actually broke my iPhone. Don't actually have my iPhone here to show you, but it is completely smashed. I will put a photo here. That is my iPhone. It is completely smashed up, and I can't afford to get a 6 yet. And there's no point because there's so many things that don't work on it now. I'm surprised it still does work. It's my poor phone. But I had my phone in a pocket, and the pockets were just not very good at all because they were so shallow, and everyone like ran to cross the road, so I went to run and it just fell out of my pocket and smashed on the road. So I'm blaming those shorts and never wearing them again. Nah, I'm joking. But they're just not a great quality pair of shorts. Like even when they came, like the bottom seam had fallen off, and it was just, I wasn't hugely impressed with them. But I think they're an upcoming company because I was order number like 200 or something like that, so obviously they hadn't done a whole lot yet. But I was really pleased actually with this dress. The only frustrating thing is though, you can't use a normal bra because it's really quite awkward, and you can't even really use a strapless bra because you can see it here, so it's quite frustrating. But I did find a stick-on one worked well if I placed it right, so this is how I'm actually quite pleased with this dress. It's surprisingly flattering. It's very short though, which is slightly annoying, but I don't really mind. That is all my stuff. I'll put on the dresses now so you can see them on, but I'm sure I've missed out on a few things, but I have done a lot of shopping, as you can see, in the last couple of months, so I'm super pleased and keen to wear all this stuff and ongoingly wear it because I didn't have a single pair of bathers. Being a horse rider, and I didn't used to be very social at all, so I didn't go out at all, and so I had no clothing at all, aside from breeches and my millions of polo shirts. So I finally kind of realised that I needed more clothing aside from my like 12-year-old pink things, or black things, because I was a hella rad emo 12-year-old that only wore black. What a mess. Alright, so I'll see you guys later. Hopefully next Tuesday I'll see if I can film a video. The Christmas haul is coming super soon. I just have to receive a couple of items from Emma and from a company which is custom designing something. There's a hint. So hopefully they'll come soon and I can film that. Otherwise next Tuesday I'll try and think of another video idea, but I'll just, no promises. I know I always promise things and then I can never deliver and I feel so bad, but occasionally I'm just too busy or I just have no inspiration, because inspiration is really hard to find sometimes. But I woke up this morning going, I'm gonna film a video, and so I did, and I hope you enjoyed. Bye!
So close that you can feel peace as they move apart.